also known as Brian. So we're up to day 25, belated day 25. And we've got the others with Naomi, not Naomi Watts, Nicole Kidman. I don't know. Yeah, I don't know the other actors in this film, where they, have been in other movies or television shows or anything. I'm not aware. I'm just aware of Nicole Kidman, and just a few of the producers. One of the executive producers is Tom Cruise. This came out in 2001, I think, and I guess Tom Cruise and Nicole Kidman were still married at the time, and also Harvey Weinstein, and it's Dimension Films, which is his brother Bob Weinstein's company, at least at that time period. If they still have Dimension Films, I'm not sure. And they're executive producers on this film as well. So I was sort of thinking this has got to be a film like that reminded me of The Innocents with Deborah Kerr. So I was watching this, and so it starts off with basically this. It starts off, there's this mansion with fog shrouded around it, and Nicole Kidman has hired a gardener, a nanny, and I guess it's a maid to work at this mansion her husband owns, and her husband's been in World War II fighting the Nazis, and her kids are not supposed not to be exposed to the sunlight, so she has all the curtains drawn and all the rooms, and she tells the maid and the nanny and the gardener, if you walk into one room, be sure to close the door behind you and lock it, and don't open another room up until you close the other door that's on the other side of the room. So, she's she's telling them, don't do this, don't do that, like, we have breakfast at a certain time, lunch at this time, we have dinner at exactly this time, so she's being pretty, laying down the law, if you will. And then, so then things, as you know, things are going to go awry, and it's a horror film, so something's going to happen, right? So, first off, the kids say they're seeing ghosts, and the mother is like a person that believes in, well, she believes in the Bible, but she's not really a religious fanatic or anything like that, but she's she's just a person that believes in the Bible. She doesn't believe in ghosts, though. So, but then she starts changing her mind about whether or not there are ghosts, because first she blames the servants for the trouble that the children are complaining about, and she's punishing her daughter for saying things she thinks are not, that she doesn't think is she's telling the truth. But then she starts to suspect things, and then she and the servants check the whole mansion to look for, because she thinks there are other people in the mansion. And then she notices at a certain point that the curtains have all been taken off the walls, off the windows, and she thinks that's suspicious. And so let's see, and then she decides to leave the house and go towards town to talk to the policeman about what was she going to talk to him about? I think it's about the other people in the house and doing something about it. And on the way, she doesn't get there. She doesn't get to the town. But on the road, she meets her husband, who died in the war. I believe he died in the war. But he fought in World War II against the Germans. And the war's over. And he comes back, but then something happens to him. Let's put it that way. After he comes back, and then and then the servants say, like one of them says, should we tell the Nicole Kidman character what's really going on, and the nanny says, no, just wait, you know, let it take its time, and she'll figure it all out. And I think I'll leave it at that. It's a pretty good movie. I really enjoyed this. The twist at the end is really what makes the film worth watching, I think. You know, things are, like, I guess I'm saying a lot of horror movies, things are not what they seem, and that's what makes, maybe that's what makes a really good horror film, is the twist. And this is not a gory film or anything. This is more of an atmospheric, psychological movie. Yeah, so, and Nicole Kidman gives a great performance where she's going nuts, and first she's very sane and very orderly and everything, and then she starts, her personality starts deteriorating and crumbling, and but what is really happening, you'll find out at the end, and it's quite a surprise. And I highly recommend this movie. This is probably one of the better horror movies that I've watched. I'm going to give it, I give it 4 stars out of 5. So it's an excellent movie. Maybe not it's not like the greatest movies I've ever seen in the history of cinema, but this is an excellent film. So 4 out of 5 stars I'm going to give this. So take, you know, this is worth a watch. Okay, so that's day 25, belated day 25 in the watching of the 31 Days of Horror. So we've got, let's see, we got 7 more films to go. Wait, is it 7? 25. 6 more films to go, I think. Right? Yeah, 6. I'm sorry, my math is terrible. It's 6 more films to go. So I think I can fit 1 more film in tonight, and then that makes that'll be belated day 26, and we're on it's the 28th. So if I watch another film tonight, I'll be 2 behind, and then the next day, so I'll be 3 behind the next day. So I'm trying to pump this out as fast as I can. So, all right, thanks for watching. I won't keep you any longer. Watch some scary movies. I'll be back soon.